Yes, we're out here at Coal Creek Trail here in Louisville. This is just off of Augusta Lane. Behind me, you can see the floodwaters that have taken over Coal Creek Trail. See the water still rushing here in this area. Behind me, you can hear the sound of shovels. These children, these neighbors, they're putting together sandbags, piles of them. What they put together last night didn't cut it. Many of those washed away. They are loading these up for their fellow neighbors who had their homes basically washed away. You could see they're piling them up here, taking them through by wheelbarrow back to the homes. And as we show you some video of one of the homes that's flooding, I'm going to walk back and show you what this looks like behind here right now. And you're looking at the water, what this did to this community. That's water that took over the golf course and rushed into the Allens' home. Their carpets, floors, everything, their basement, soaked with water. Neighbors have come to help. They're cutting open the carpet, the flooring, ripping it out. It's heavy from all that water and debris and the worms, and they're hauling it out of the house, trying to do what they can. At the same time, they're putting together sandbags.
We're trying to clean it up for now and then build some more sandbags in case it comes again.
They were washed away, completely washed away, and the water was up to here. It was absolutely insane last night at about 7, 8 o'clock. It was just horrible, horrible. And we had the entry neighborhood.
Yeah,
we have the best neighbors ever.
We had 50, well, look.
They're just,
And then we had
look,
50 people over.
There was 20, 50 people
all
here.
These houses, there were dozens of people helping us out.
It was awesome.
We couldn't stop it at one point. It just took out the wall, and the golf course was completely, see where that log is? Look at that log. You could not see any grass yesterday.
And you can see the sandbags being lined up outside of this neighboring home. Now we're going to pan over to the right. I want to show you, this is the water that came up, took over these walls, and made it into homes here on Augusta Lane. We're going to pan over here and show you just beyond this home where we are right now, our live location, is the Allens' home, the neighboring home. What made the difference here is this home, a few feet taller, saved them from having any water go inside, but that's not enough of a security for them. They're continuing to put these sandbags back. You can see the kids lining up here, bringing them bag by bag, surrounding the perimeter of this home. And we're going to pan to the left and show you just how close the water is to where they're putting these sandbags. I mean, it's gone down a little bit from last night, but the next rain, they're completely vulnerable here. Even though this home happened to make it through, you saw the Allens' home. They're trying to clean it up as much as they can, so when the next wave comes, they have their defenses, they have their guard up. Many of the kids and the neighbors, they were telling me, that are coming and helping them with sandbags all the way from last night, they said they had never even met these people. The first time they were meeting them, they were thanking them for trying to help save what they could of their home. And you heard him say, look, this is what we're dealing with. We're rolling forward. We're moving past what we already experienced, but we know what could be coming next. But still beyond that, what was interesting to me is that Claire and her husband, they told me that, look, it could have been worse. And even though they've lost so much of their home, their basements flooded, they've got more worms than they have actual dry possessions in their home right now. Even facing that, they're telling us it could have been worse. And they're expecting it to possibly get worse, which is why they're setting up these sandbags. So we're going to continue to monitor the situation here at Coal Creek Trail. And I want to make sure that you guys can put this in a perspective here. Behind me, what you're looking at is the golf course. That's the 8th hole right here.
Oh,
they were telling me yesterday that this entire golf course was covered. We saw that log. We showed you the video earlier. You could see the debris that was, oh yeah, there's the log right beyond the 8th hole. The heavy, powerful floodwaters carried that log up above that hill. I mean, that's how high the water was. That's how powerful it was. So at this point, you can see, we see some grass. We see a hint of what really is here, which is a golf course. But this is incredibly vulnerable block here.
Absolutely, and hopefully that water will continue to go down and slow down a little bit. Amanda, thank you so much.